What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, creator of the Outright Bar, and Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com. Now, I gotta be honest, man. I don't watch YouTube much. I don't get involved in the drama. I try not to. But I drove a long way today. I actually had a gas station, believe it or not, expo in Cadillac, Michigan. That's right. So I drove through snowstorms, bad traffic, 8 hours on the road both ways, basically, right? So I had time to I have this little thing in my car, and that goes on my air vent, so my phone's right there, and I was just browsing through YouTube while sitting in traffic in a snowstorm to kill time. And I noticed Bradley Martyn put a video about him getting a fight at the Logan versus KSI match with this Vitaly guy. I've never heard of him, but the fact that he wore those cool glasses indoors means that he's probably pretty popular. So I'm like, oh, it was like a 2-hour movie. And Bradley Martyn does a great job. I gotta admit, I fast forwarded to the fight. And it was at the beginning, kind of a preview, but it wasn't really a fight. And do y'all think that shit's real? Like, the dude kind of fell back after a half-assed cross that didn't even land. And then he said, hold my stuff, and then they hugged. It was kind of weird. It was the most awkward fight to hug scene I've ever seen in my life. So that was weird. And got me thinking, man, these guys are in their fucking 30s. What are they getting in fist fights for at a fake boxing match by two YouTubers? I'm sorry, it's not a fake boxing match. It's not fake because they both made 7 figures on it. A lot of money in YouTube boxing, right? But, bro, this social media shit, you got two grown-ass men fighting each other for views. Could have been orchestrated. Looked a little weird to me. But I think Bradley Martyn's a freak, entertaining, a celebrity. I have no clue who this other guy is. Maybe I'm just in the dark. Maybe I'm too busy working. I don't know. But looking into social media and looking into this influencer sphere and what's going on, I think we're all being duped into fake shit. How much of the stuff that happens on YouTube do you think is real? How much of the drama do you think is real? How much of this bullshit do you think is real? And does anybody else find it weird that all these YouTubers are getting older? Bradley Martyn's no spring chicken anymore, and yet they're still doing childish shit. Does anybody why? Who gets in fights? Who just throws punches? And it's just weird because it's not how real life works. It's this fantasy world, and we're all caught up. It's like reality TV. You guys know I was on the TV show American Grit with John Cena season 1. And the thing is, I like to tell people that show was 50% reality, 50% fake. Now, the shit really happened, but it was contrived. It was forced. For example, if it got boring, because let's be real, we lived together for months. So we got used to each other. It's not always interesting. So the producers would come up. One time, we were standing on a ledge, and we were doing one of the events, right? And the guy came up to me and said, "Hey, Marc, go start some shit with Maria." I'm like, why? Because it's boring as fuck. Okay, cool. I went in and started shit with Maria. Got some drama going on. It was good. That's kind of what happens on YouTube and social media. It's kind of become reality TV. 50% of it is real information. The other part is drama. And this is actually where I'm going to bring it all together. You look at Bradley, you look at this Vitaly guy. You're looking at reality TV. If you look at the vlog that Bradley put out, it's all reality TV. So YouTube is what you want to get out of it. So the vlogging stuff, your Logan Pauls and your Bradley Martyns now, I guess, and the vlogging channels, you're basically following and living vicariously through them and the life that they want you to see. This perfect celebrity, rich guy life, right? Or if you have an information channel, like, you know, somebody who just gives diet advice, training advice, just information for self-improvement, that's a whole different area. But as with all media, you need to research and look at different things. You also have to look at it through goggles, right? The problem with Instagram is you only see the positive of people's lives. You see what they want you to see. And you might not know, hey, you know what? That's a nice car. This person just foreclosed on their house, right? Or hey, that's a beautiful picture by the ocean. It was the 15th try and she starved herself for 2 weeks to get to that leanness. So what you need to do on social media is look at it for what it is, like for YouTube. It's fake. It's what people want you to see. So don't look at your life after watching Bradley's video as boring or, you know, or just insignificant. Look at it as real. Now, you don't see the everyday, day-to-day trials, tribulations, and the shit people don't want you to see. All you see is what they want you to see. Like, for example, there's been times I'm in the middle of filming, and this is me doing the same thing. Kids will run through the house screaming, yelling, and crying. I have to retake the video. I don't want y'all seeing that, and you probably don't want to see that. You also don't want to see me, hey kids, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to film here. Right? Like, remember the Hodge twins' old videos? You'd hear kids screaming and playing in the background. That shit was real. But that's life. And what I wanted to get across, you know what? Who really cares if two grown-ass men are getting in fistfights? If it was real or not is irrelevant. But don't think because you're not living a life where you're going to extravagant, overpriced boxing matches with two YouTube celebrities, and you're not doing one arm 225 press with a barbell, and you're not doing all this stuff that you're any less significant or you're any less worth, your value is less, so to speak. Just know that what you're seeing is reality TV. They're making it bigger and better, so you'll watch it. Because frankly, I've tried vlogging, and the reason I can't vlog is I'm an extremely boring individual like you guys. Boring as fuck. I wake up in the morning, I do the cardio right here. I work. I go to my office, and I work. I get the kids off to school. My wife makes them lunches. I work while she does that. My wife and I go train. We come back in the office and we work all day. We take our kids to soccer. Maybe train again. Come home, eat dinner, put the kids to bed. That's our day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we all can't live that Insta-famous fucking contrived life. So if you look at my Instagram, at Marc Lobliner, I try to kind of show what real life is for those of us who aren't necessarily living our lives based on social media's perception of us. For those of us who have a wife, who have kids, who have a career, who don't just go around trying to figure out how to make their YouTube more interesting. For those of us who have responsibilities and spreadsheets and deadlines and goals and numbers and quotas, and that's all y'all hear. Or for those of you in school and this and responsibilities. So just realize this shit might be fake. It's all fake. So don't look at social media as, holy shit, my life is a waste. I'm not doing these epic things that Bradley, Martyn, and whoever the Fatali guy is are doing. Is that even pronounced right? But realize that you are contributing to society in your own special way. So just try and be the best you that you can be. Try and be the most productive you that you can be. And don't worry about what other people do. Worry about you. and making your situation better. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's not something I'd address. I just feel sometimes someone has to step in on social media, be like, look, yo, you don't have to live that life. Nothing's wrong with being, you know, a fiscally conservative husband or wife who focuses on raising their family. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to live that life. That's not a game. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look who I ran into in LA.
Good to meet you. I've been watching your videos a long time. Tell me about this protein bar.
So it's the Outright Bar, man. It's all natural ingredients, made with real food. None of that. You ever want to work out? You want just a little snack, a little bar before training, but you know the other bars might give you a gut bump.
Right.
This is something that doesn't have any prebiotic fiber, no glycerin, no sugar alcohols. It's whole, real food.
That is a tasty bar.
Really?
It's easy to eat. It's not too chewy. Normally eat something like this with a big ass glass of milk. That's good.
So it's like a cookie.
Really good. No, it's not good.
If you want, we also have the, want to try the almond butter one while we're here?
Love to.
All right, so this
That's a
is,
badass bar.
this is made with almond butter, Steve.
That's a winner too.
Really?
He's badass. Good protein bars. Where can people find these?
Well, they can find it at any retail stores. You can find it at tigerfitness.com.
2 badass protein bars. So they get 2 double middle fingers up from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line.